How could I have forgotten? It's survival of the fittest in this world. This world filled with violence, deception, and betrayal. How could I? How? That's right. I got numb to it. Careless, overconfident, delusional. Thanks for the reminder. The weak always lose no matter what. That's the way it is. I want strength! Overwhelming power brings people to their knees. The strong go into every situation with an advantage, while the weak quiver in fear or stand around helplessly. The weak get looked down on. Doesn't matter how smart, creative, or kind they are, the weak always lose. I always lose. My kindness never saved me, no. What I need now is true strength, and I am not gonna give up until I get it! If it means I'll get stronger, I'll follow these rules, no matter how ridiculous they are! Let's go. Come on me with all you've got. Fight as hard as we can, till the very end. I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do.
Your mindset is the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. It's time to confront yourself, because you're the one holding you back. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, no more. I won't sabotage myself any longer. I won't procrastinate. I won't let myself down.
Stop blaming others. It's not them. It's you. You owe yourself an explanation. Why are you only giving 50%? What's holding you back? Everything you want, everything you dream of, is within your reach. But you're holding yourself back by being average.
If you want to be great, you need to be the first to arrive and the last to leave. Study every page, take every note, and listen to every word. Go into beast mode. Push yourself to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. What you want isn't in the comfort zone, so you need to step out of it.
You're driven by feelings, not principles. If you want to be successful, you need to act on principles, not feelings. Even when it doesn't feel good, even when you don't like it, you need to push through. At the end of your feelings is nothing, but at the end of your principles is a promise.
Take personal responsibility for your life. No more excuses. Do whatever it takes. Get up early, grind hard, and match your effort to your dreams.
Wake up every day and use your 24 hours like never before. Find a routine and stick with it.
You are where you are because of your feelings. You're not on principles right now. That's not what drives you. You would be a millionaire right now if you stopped going back to bed.
And I want you to get to the point where you are mature enough to say that even though it does not feel good, even though I don't like it, even though it's not something that I want to do, I can't keep doing what I feel because it's not going to take me where I'm trying to get to.
At the end of your feelings is possibly nothing, but at the end of your principle is a promise. And some of you are where you are. If you can be real with yourself, you have gotten yourself in some mess because of your feeling.
It's about getting up as early as you need to, and your grind has to match your dream. You can't play as much as you used to play. You can't go where you used to go. You can't do what you used to do. And now you gotta push your grind up to match your dream.
Isn't it crazy that you can barely control yourself? You know what you need to do, but you don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like getting up, doing the work.
That thing you have to do that you know sucks, whether it's squats, your workout, going for a run, paperwork, a project, or cleaning up, the longer you wait, the longer it takes. What you need to do is brainwash yourself, indoctrinate yourself, repeat your sacred chant, that discipline equals freedom, mold yourself into who you want to be.
At some point, you're going to have to learn to be disciplined. If you say you're going to wake up at 8 o'clock, then get up at 8 o'clock, no matter how you feel. To get to the next level of success, you can't just have energy when you feel like it. You have to wake up every day and go get it. Why? Because if you don't hunt, you don't eat.
If you need someone to tell you to lose 100 pounds, be that voice for yourself. Without personal discipline, you'll never get to the next level. The next level isn't far away. When tasks, issues, and problems align against you, don't allow them to stop you. Just go. Procrastination dies when you move.
Move yourself every single day. If you get to a point in your day where you're down and out, exhausted, or not feeling it, stop right there and change the mood. Get up and find the strength to do what you're supposed to do. Stop compromising. Just grind.
Strength isn't given. It's earned. It's in the blood, the sweat, the countless battles you've faced. You want to be strong. You have to keep grinding. Day in, day out. No excuses, no shortcuts. The second you stop, that's when you've lost. So get up. There's no place for the weak here.
If you give up now, you're no better than the ones who already lost. So fight. Fight until your bones break, until you can't stand anymore. And even then, you keep moving forward.
If you want something, you have to fight for it with every ounce of strength you have. Keep grinding, no matter how tough it gets. Because the moment you stop, that's the moment you lose.
When you feel like you can't take it anymore, that's when you have to push harder.
People always talk about it like it's some unattainable thing. But the truth is, it's simple. You want to be stronger? Then train. Push yourself harder than anyone else. Day after day, without fail. No secrets, no tricks. Just work. Grind, grind, and grind some more. There's no shortcut to power. So stop whining and start working.
We faced losses. We faced setbacks. But that does not mean the fight is over. If we stop here, everything we fought for means nothing. So what do? We press on. We grind. Not for glory, not for fame, but for the hope that our future will be better, and it will be better, because we refuse to stop here. Keep pushing forward, no matter what stands in your way.
I've been at the bottom. I've felt what it's like to be weak, but I refuse to stay there. You want power? You want strength? Then fight for it. Grind for it. Day in, day out. There's no time to rest, no time to waste. Every second matters. Every moment counts. The world won't give you anything, so you take it. And you don't stop until you have everything you need. The top isn't for everyone. It's reserved for those who never quit. You think you're at your limit? Good. Push past it. You feel like you've given everything. Give more. There's no stopping here. The grind doesn't end. Not for those who want to win. Keep going, keep fighting, and when the world tries to hold you down, you break through. That's what it means to be the best.
If you want to stay weak, fine. But if you want to be stronger than everyone else, you have to push harder. You have to want it more. Keep grinding and don't stop until you've surpassed them all. Victory isn't for the lazy. It's for those who grind like their lives depend on it. Don't ever forget that.
Life is full of challenges and obstacles. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the world seems to be against you. But remember this, your strength lies in your determination. No matter how many times you fall, get back up. Keep moving forward. Don't run away from your problems. Face them head on. Believe in yourself and your dreams. That's the way to truly live. Never go back on your word. That's your way of life. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle. So stand tall, be brave, and never give up. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.
Every great achievement starts with a dream, but dreams alone aren't enough. You have to work harder than anyone else. You have to push beyond your limits, even when it feels impossible. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you feel like you're not good enough. But those are the moments that define you. Remember, it's not about being the best. It's about being better than you were yesterday.
Life is a battle. It's a constant struggle to overcome the odds. But if you want to win, you have to fight. You have to be willing to face your fears and take risks. There will be times when you feel like you're losing, but that's when you need to dig deep and find your inner strength. Remember, if you don't fight, you can't win. Embrace the challenges and use them as fuel to become stronger. Your destiny is in your hands. The world is cruel, but it's also beautiful. Fight for your dreams and never give up.
No matter how many setbacks you face, no matter how many times you fall, you have to keep moving forward. Life can be incredibly tough, and you may experience loss and pain. But it's in those moments of hardship that you find your true strength. Keep your loved ones close to your heart, and let their memory drive you to be better. Persevere, stay determined, and never lose hope. You have the power to overcome any obstacle. Remember, the sun will rise again, and with it, a new day full of possibilities.
Even if we painstakingly piece together something lost, it doesn't mean things will ever go back to how they were. But that doesn't mean we should give up. Life is a series of challenges, and it's our duty to face them head on. No matter how dark the path may seem, there's always a light at the end. Keep fighting. Keep pushing forward. Your strength lies in your ability to endure and overcome. Remember, it's not about the destination, but the journey and the battles you fight along the way.
Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successor to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
They go hand in hand, you see. One is meaningless without the other. To win, one has to lose. The difference between the novice and the master is that the master has failed more times than the novice has tried. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and use them to grow stronger. Every setback is an opportunity to improve. Keep pushing forward, keep striving for greatness, and never be afraid to fail. Remember, the only true failure is giving up.
It's not about being the strongest or the fastest. It's about having the heart to keep going, no matter how tough things get. True strength comes from within, from the courage to stand up and fight for what you believe in. There will be times when you feel like you can't go on, but that's when you need to dig deep and find your inner hero. Remember, a hero isn't measured by the size of their strength, but by the strength of their heart. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and you will achieve greatness.
I'm strong, real strong. None of you come close. You hear me? I am a warrior. Know this, I have the power to slay all of the titans that block our path, even if I have to do it alone. As far as I'm concerned, I am surrounded by a bunch of unskilled, cowardly worms. You disappoint me. You can just sit here and twiddle your thumbs and watch how it's done. If I can't beat them, then I die. But if I win, I live. And the only way to win is to fight.
Is he really this far beyond my level?
Well, here's a reality check, Katsuki Bakugo. No matter how high you attempt to fly, you'll always be garbage compared to One for All.
I'll keep fighting. I'll break myself. Even if there's nothing left of me, I will win the way I want to. I'll destroy myself before I accept defeat at your hands. You got that!
I'll surpass everyone. Every limit, every wall, every obstacle. I'll break through it all. This isn't just about survival. It's about becoming the strongest. Proving to everyone that I'll rise above. I'll push past every rival, every enemy, and come out on top. No one will stand in my way.
Our true strength lies in our ability to change, to adapt, and to grow. If you want to achieve greatness, be ready to put in the hard work, consistently, day after day. Don't rely on shortcuts or quick fixes. Embrace the struggle, push beyond your limits, and you'll find that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. Remember, it's not just about where you're going, but about the effort and growth that happens along the way.
You've been holding back. I can see it. Maybe you've been telling yourself that tomorrow is when you'll get serious. Maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment, the right motivation, the right circumstances. But guess what? That perfect moment doesn't exist. It's an illusion, a trap designed to keep you comfortable.
You want to achieve something great? Then stop hesitating. Stop making excuses. No one's going to hand you success, and no one cares if you fail, except you. Every second you waste, someone else is out there getting stronger, faster, smarter.
You think they're waiting for you to catch up? No. The world doesn't care if you fall behind. So if you want to stand out, to rise above the rest, then you have to stop holding back and get serious.
Look around you. Everyone else is fine with mediocrity, fine with being good enough. But you're better than that. Deep down, you know you're meant for more. You weren't born to settle for second place.
Dreams are worthless without action. You want something? Prove it. Get serious. Get up. Stop waiting for things to fall into place and start making them happen.
It won't be easy. You'll struggle. You'll face obstacles. But remember, the greatest victories come from the greatest challenges. When it hurts, when you want to quit, that's when you push harder. That's when you refuse to back down.
Because this isn't a game. This is your life, your future. And if you're not willing to give everything to it, then don't bother at all. Half measures won't cut it. You've got to want this more than anything, more than comfort, more than fear, more than the easy path.
Are you ready to face the pain, the grind, and the sacrifice it takes to reach the top?
This is your moment. Get serious. Push harder. Go beyond your limits. And don't stop until you've left everyone else in the dust. Because the only way to win is to give it everything you've got. Right here. Right now.
If you're still hesitating, if you think you can wait until it's comfortable or convenient, stop now. Success is never convenient. It's never waiting for you. Do you really think you'll get anywhere by playing it safe? By holding back because you're afraid of failing? Ridiculous. The truth is, if you're not ready to put everything on the line, you don't deserve to win. If the idea of sacrifice scares you, then step aside. This path isn't for the weak. It's not for the ones who need validation, constant praise. You want recognition? Earn it. And if that feels too harsh, then quit pretending you want to be at the top. Be honest with yourself. If you can't handle the pain, don't bother chasing victory.
Comfort? You think you've got time to be comfortable? That's why you're weak. That's why you're stuck. Every second you waste being soft, there's someone else out there getting stronger, getting better, taking what should have been yours.
Weakness is something people cling to because they're too scared to change. But power? True power only comes when you're willing to burn everything down to get it. If you're holding back, if you're hesitating for even a second, then you don't deserve to rise. The world will grind you down and destroy you unless you destroy it first. Either you become the one in control, or you're just another puppet in someone else's game. If you're not ready to give it everything, including your humanity, then don't even bother trying to stand at the top.
Victory isn't for those who simply try hard or dream big. It's for those who understand that strength is the only law that matters. If you aren't serious about standing at the top, then you're already doomed to live in someone else's shadow. You either conquer the world, or you submit to it. There is no middle ground.
You don't have to be born strong to become strong. The truth is, every time you fall, every time you're beaten down, you have a choice. You can stay down, or you can get back up. That's what really matters. Not how hard you hit, but how many times you can stand back up after being hit. If you want to be the best, it's not about never failing. It's about getting up every single time you fail and pushing forward. Don't worry about being perfect. Worry about growing, learning, and fighting. The path to greatness is filled with obstacles, but you're stronger than you think. You just have to be willing to keep going, no matter what stands in your way. That's what it means to get serious.
The world will try to knock you down again and again. And sure, you might fall, but so what? What matters is that you get back up. You're not defined by your failures. You're defined by how you face them. You don't need to be the strongest from the start, but you need the heart to never quit. Here will always be people stronger, faster, or smarter. But what they don't have is your will. You want to be the best? Then don't stop. It doesn't matter how hard the journey is. The only way to lose is if you give up. So don't. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and you'll find your way to the top.